Hello everyone, Azarius92 here, playing something a little bit different today. I don't know if you can tell what it is exactly I'm playing, but if you don't know, you'll find out soon enough. So let's start by inputting our name. Maybe it'll give you a little clue as to what I'm actually playing. Can you guess it yet? Huh? Well, Link. Where have we heard that name before? That's right, we're playing The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now, as you may or may not notice, I'm actually not playing the original Super Nintendo version of the game. I'm playing the Game Boy Advance version of the game that shipped with Legend of Zelda The Four Swords. But right now, I'm going to be focusing on A Link to the Past, because it, by far, is one of my favorite games. I mean, it's definitely up there on my top 10 list of my favorite games, and well, I love reliving old games. I love old games in general, just because they're so classic and I have so many memories of them. So, anyway, but yeah, so before I begin, I gotta say I'm just really excited to do this. Link to the Past is my favorite of the 2D Zelda games, and it's just, wow, it is a blast. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop gushing here and actually start. Alright, so we got the classic Triforce scene in the beginning. Swing! Yes! Pretty classic, pretty standard background. So let's start. Long ago in Hyrule, a beautiful kingdom surrounded by forests and mountains. Legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that lay hidden. It was hidden in a sacred realm beyond the reach of men, but one day, a doorway to that realm was suddenly opened. Hoping to claim the golden power as their own, the people began to quarrel and fight. Many sought to enter the hidden golden land, but none returned, and instead evil power began to issue forth from the dark portal. So the king commanded 7 sages to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. Many brave knights were lost in the battle to protect the sages from the tides of evil. But the seal was cast, evil flowed no more, and the seal would remain for all time. Or so the people hoped. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend, a mysterious wizard known as Agamemnon appeared as from nowhere. And with strange magic powers, he eliminated the good king of Hyrule. He cast spells on the soldiers and kidnapped young maidens descended from the sages, in order to break the seal. This destiny fast approaches for the final maiden, the Princess Zelda. Help me! Please help me! I am a prisoner in the castle dungeon. My name is Zelda. The wizard, Agamemnon, has done something terrible to the other girls. Now only I remain. Agamemnon has seized control of the castle and even now is trying to open the sage's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Link, I'm going out for a bit, but there's no need for you to worry. I'll be back by morning, but I don't want you leaving the house until then. Go back to bed. And wait for me to return. Alright, so we're back in control of Link. Or for the first time, I guess I should say. So alright, starting out the game, you should notice a few changes, especially you Legend of Zelda vets. although the controls really haven't changed too much. They just kind of adapted it for the Game Boy Advance version. And I'll kind of go through those briefly because most people have played this game, so I'm not going to mire you down with, you know, controls, minor details. But anyway, so the first thing you can kind of notice is, well, the inventory item, which you'll see after I pick up the lamp. You got the lamp. Press A to light torches and navigate the dark. Is on the right side, as opposed to where it was on the left side next to the magic meter. And I guess the other one I can think of off the top of my head right now is above the hearts in the Super Nintendo version, it used to say life, which is kind of redundant because, you know, so many people have played this game, you know, they see the hearts, like, oh yeah, well obviously, you know, I lose all that, I'm dead. So, oh, we waited too long. Help me, I am in the dungeon of the castle. Somewhere outside the castle, you should find a hidden entrance to the palace garden. Basically, it took too long, so she's gonna bug us about it. So anyway, let's get these pots. Even though they really serve no purpose, I just like to do it because I'm a little bit OCD. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm playing the Game Boy Advance version because of multiple reasons. One, there's a lot of changes to gameplay, which I'll go through some of them during my videos. Probably not all of them because there's so many. One interesting one to note right now is back in the old version, the lamp pretty much only lighted torches and other things. But in this version, you can use it to destroy bushes. Yes! Kill it with fire! Anyway, silliness aside. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the Game Boy Advance version. It's much nicer graphically. They've added a lot of additions to it. Some added sounds, some extra effects, and, well, I find it, you know, nicer, more pleasing to the eye. Alright, shut up, Zelda. We know where you are, and how to get there. So anyway, let's just keep going down this path, and, here's the infamous hole. And I'm gonna be cool, instead of actually picking it up, I'm gonna burn it with fire. So that's what I do. Alright. So anyway. So here we have our uncle. What's going on? That voice. Link? Is that you? I thought I told you to wait at home. I suppose there's no escaping destiny. Here, take this sword and shield from me. I shall teach you one of the secret sword techniques used by the Knights of Hyrule. Hold the B button to focus power on your blade. Release it to unleash the power. Link, you must rescue Princess Zelda. Our people are fated to do so. But do not fall victim to fate. Link, I shall always remember our time together. Death. Or we can assume he dies. I'm gonna make that assumption. It's, you know. Anyway, so, yeah, now we got our sword and shield, which is awesome. We can start slashing things. And the first thing you'll notice here is they actually added in a sound file for when Link attacks. And, you know, pros versus cons, I really consider this more of a con, because it gets really repetitive and boring, as you can kind of hear right now. But, you know, it irks me a little, but I can get used to it. I mean, compared to all the pros in this game, all the nice little changes they've made, it's not even, it's minuscule to me anyway. I don't know, it might bug some of you. Anyways, let's get going. Gotta save Zelda. See, I'm kind of careless when I fight these guys, because I really don't take them very seriously, especially the ones that come after you. Those guys even less, because, you know, they're kind of mindless and they don't, here, let's light this up. Because they're kind of mindless and they don't, you know, don't seem to really understand that you're there. They'll kind of look at you and be like, oh, okay, he's there. I don't know, maybe they just suck at their job. I don't know. Who knows what they get paid. Anyway, so let's grab the chest and get rubies. This is the blue one, so got 5. Let's keep on going. Alright. Now we can cut bushes the cool way, with a sword. So, let's head inside the castle and get out of this rain. But first, let's kill these guys in our way. I'll spare the guy down there. He shall receive my mercy. So, alright. And as y'all probably know, we have to get into the dungeon. In the dungeon, and there's 2 ways to go to it, and they're pretty much the same, I'm pretty sure. Maybe there's differences in soldiers, maybe there's not. Can't remember, but I'm gonna stick with the right side. I don't know, just out of, well, not really preference, but it really doesn't matter in the long run. Oh, dang it. See, you're gonna see in this game that I can be kind of careless. I mean, it's fine. These guys don't even do a full heart of damage. You know, I'm not too worried. But later on, I'll be a little bit more cautious. And it's been a while since I've actually played this game, but hey, I remember it quite well. Alright, grab the key from the blue guy, which, by the way, the blue guys take 1 full power-up of your sword, and 1 slash, 1 regular slash, just to show you the difference. Let's grab this chest, and we have a map. You got the map. Use it to see your current position in the rest of the dungeon. Press the L button. Okay, let's do that. Nice. So, alright, we got our basic map. Nothing's really changed from the Super Nintendo version. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. It's alright. Let's traverse this dungeon. Maybe we can... Yes! Bye-bye! I love doing that to guards. It's very entertaining to watch. I love doing it. Try to do as much as possible. Just for effect. And... Ooh, go! Yes! And... Bye-bye! Best way to kill guards. Saves you the most time. Bye-bye! Oh god, that never gets old. But anyway, so it's pretty much the basic dungeon. Pretty simple. All you're gonna fight soldiers. And for the sake of this, I'm actually gonna skip the next part and just go upstairs. Most of the game remains unchanged from the Super Nintendo version. They did add in, however, an extra dungeon, which we may or may not get to, and an extra little side quest, which we'll definitely check out later. That'll be pretty far in the future, but I'll definitely cover it, or at least I hope to, anyway. So anyway, another blue guard. I hate these guys because they don't die. They're very persistent. Let's grab the chest. You got the boomerang. Press select to choose it and give it a whirl. Alright. Wrong button. Select is to get to the item menu. I'm still kind of learning the controls here, because I'm not used to playing on a Game Boy Advance version, and that's part of the reason I'm playing this. It's because, you know, I've never played this game with the changes in it, so I'm really, you know, looking forward to seeing what they've changed besides what I've already discovered. Anyway, enough ranting. Let's equip the boomerang and go on. I love the boomerang simply because it's probably one of the most useful items I say in the game for, you know, early on. It stuns soldiers. It can grab items from a distance. Which, by the way, your sword can actually do that now, too, so you don't have to actually go up to items. So it's like on a ledge or something, you can just slash your sword and get it. Anyway, let's freeze you. And now, as you notice, as you remember, there's this kind of guard with a ball and chain. And we're going to take the easy route to kill him and just throw these 2 pots at him. And he is done, and the big key is ours. You got the big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. Alright. Hello. Thank you, Link. I had a feeling you were getting close. How do you know my name? Link, listen carefully. All the soldiers in the castle have fallen under the wizard's spell. And I fear even worse befallen my father. That wizard is an inhuman fiend. His powers are strong. Do you understand? Yeah. If you select not at all, she's going to go through it all again, and it's just a big waste of time. Anyway. Good. We should go quickly, before the wizard notices us. I know a secret path, but we must go to the first floor to reach it. Let's go. And let's grab the chest for 5 more rubies. Nice. And let's get out of here. So now Zelda will just kind of follow you around, you know, being kind of useless. You know, she can't actually do anything. She can't fight any enemies, which, you know, it'd be cool if she did. But, nope, she's the stereotypical maiden in distress, so she will do none of the fighting, ever. So let's do a bit of backtracking. I really don't know what to say. Just go up the stairs that we went down first to skip all these guards, and just keep continuing on. And you can bypass most of this area, even though I'd love to go down there and knock some more guards into the deep abyss. Let's actually do it to this guy. See ya. Yeah, I love how it stops when you go up the stairs. It's a weird mechanic of this game. But anyway, die. Yeah, 3 normal slashes will get him. And I guess, like the beginning, it doesn't matter. Whatever way you choose, I'm gonna go right again and test it and use my boomerang a little bit more. Ugh. Yeah, but seriously, you know, what's these guys' deal? They don't really notice you. Like they not paid enough to care? I mean, it seems like they make an attempt to attack you, and then they give out some rubies. But, you know, not very good at their job. But anyway, that's okay with me. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. We must hurry. Yes, we must. Alright, so head to the middle of the castle and just go straight. You'll be in this throne room kind of area. This is where we first saw what looked like a skeleton sitting on a chair, and I believe that's the king of Hyrule. Anyways, after Agamenemon. Ugh. That normal shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside. You can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. We have to push it from the left. Come on, help. Yeah, what I was saying. Yeah, that the evil wizard disposed of the king. Anyway, let's push this. And Zelda will hopefully help us. I don't know. She might not. She could be slacking. Or possibly Link could be slacking. Who really knows? Anyway, let's keep on going. Let's keep on trucking. Alright, so now we're in a nice dark room. All we got is our flashlight, or I assume our lamp. And you can kind of just go straight forward through this. I'm kind of explore a little bit, and let me get out my lamp. What I like to do is just kind of light up some of the torches, just kind of helps me see where I'm going. You don't have to, it's really not necessary. Honestly, people who play this game can kind of memorize, you know, where to go without having to, you know, light the lamps. And these mice, maybe they have another name, I'm not quite sure. You know, they're kind of trivial. You don't have to mess with them. You don't have to kill them if you don't want to. But since I've spent much time here, I want to kill them. Sometimes the enemies here will net you some rubies, and it's nice. But anyway, yeah, lighting the torch is not really necessary. Kind of a waste of magic, but at this point in the game, you're not really relying on magic too much. So, ooh, you got snakes, and they take 2 hits too, which is really annoying. So there's a bunch of them. But if you, use your sword technique, your spin slash, whatever it's called, I'm sure someone will correct me. You can just take them out with one go. So anyway, but take out some of the enemies to net some rubies. I think last time I did this, I got like 40 something, maybe more. But it could be completely random. And I think, ooh, bad. These are called keys. I know that for a fact, or at least in the normal Zelda games. What am I doing? They're called keys. So you light up the way. Die, and they die in a simple hit. Alright, so yeah, and the chest should be this key. I was thinking this was another room, so I was trying to kill all the enemies. You don't have to, it's all optional. After passing through the sewers, we'll be very close to the sanctuary. Let's be careful. Let's light this up. I keep getting my controls messed up. I am playing on a Super Nintendo controller, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, see? The rubies. Got a nice amount. So we should leave here with a decent amount. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the mice in this room. Because, you know, some of them, like you just saw there, I got a red ruby from that one. But, yeah, so I'm playing on a Super Nintendo controller, and it's, you know, it's great for nostalgia's sake, but, well, my top right button doesn't work, so, to pick up items, I have to press, like, the Y button for me, but it's normally the right button on the Game Boy Advance version. Alright, so let's see, I keep messing up there. Just keep killing just keep killing enemies. Cause you know, it's nice to have a good amount of rubies. And these guys can come just out of nowhere. So, alright. That's all for this room pretty much. I'm just wasting magic. This room. There are less enemies near there, I remember. Yep, there you go, there's the key. You have to actually kill some of the mice to get a key. We're already up to about 60 rubies. Very nice. So, but we should be through this pretty soon. More rubies, more keys. And let's go. So, alright, now we don't have to deal with the blinding darkness. And we can see everything. You'll notice this hole in the wall here, and we'll get back to that sometime later. Right now it's not important, it just leads to some extra goodies. In case you don't remember. I think it's some bombs and rubies. I don't know. It's been a while. Anyway, push that block, go up here, go up the stairs, I assume, because we were just in the basement kind of level. So let's kill these mice. Hopefully they have some rubies, maybe not. I think it's kind of random, but certain rooms seem to have like a rate of occurrence, a higher rate of occurrence. So, let's see if there's anything pots. Ooh. Yeah, and I can do this. I can hug the air. Anyway, silliness aside. And I keep doing that. I keep pressing A when I mean press R to grab things. Alright, one more room left. The sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. Which one? Your ambiguity will be the death of us. And what? No, I actually know which one it is. It's the same in this version as it is in the Super Nintendo version. You want to be pulling the right switch. You have to pull the lever to open the door, hold the R button, and press down on the control pad. Yeah, basically, simple controls. But I know which one it is. It's the right switch, and I'll press. We'll get that now. You can press the left one. Enemies will just shower down. It's kind of a waste. I don't remember if they give you rubies or not, but we're up to 100 rubies now, and I think that's kind of more than the original game gave you. So they're being kind of generous, I think. Don't quote me on that, but anyway, let's just pass through this, and we finally arrived at the sanctuary. Princess Zelda, you were safe? And you're the one who rescued her. Link? How does everyone know my name? Seriously. It's thanks to Link that I escaped from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the sage's seal will open. Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he breaks the seal of 7 sages, a wave of evil power will be unleashed. If that happens, the people of Hyrule shall never again know peace. Before that happens, before it's too late, please, you must defeat the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can, you must. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. But the only person remaining who has any idea where this plate may be is the village elder. He is said to be the descendant of one of the 7 sages. Perhaps he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but we must take care. I am certain the castle soldiers are looking for you and the princess now. The two of you cannot stay together, so I shall hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry, seek the elder. Do you understand? Yeah, I'm not going through this block of text again. Yes. Of course I do. Let's talk to both of these people again. First, you should go meet the village elder and get the Master Sword. Alright, we might just do that. But first, be careful, Link. You may see this task safely through to its end. Let's grab this chest, and as you all know, it contains a full heart container. Yeah, that's right, a full heart container. I believe this is the only chest in the game ever to give you a full one. Your heart level has increased. Yep, we're now up to 4 hearts. And, I guess before I move on, I should say, I'm going to try to get all 20 hearts. A full row of heart containers. It'll definitely be useful throughout the game, and especially in the bonus dungeon that I've been alluding to early on in the video. But anyway, so now we're kind of tasked with talking to the village elder and acquiring his help in finding the Master Sword. But before I go any further, I think I'm going to call it a wrap right here. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Azarius92, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.